Today we look at a train set called Little Joe. A dodgy looking cine camera and a slim camera and a razor. Welcome back to the Ajax store. So let's have a look around this store. Let's start with the electronic shelf and we find one of those under counter. This is a DVD player, CD player and radio. These go under the counter in your kitchen so you can... Ooh, yeah, this actually, I'll show you in a minute. This actually has a drop down screen so you can look at your DVD menus maybe, or watch your favourite soap while you're cooking the dinner. Yeah, the little button there clicks the screen down so you can see your selected DVD. And here we have a little boombox that was in the way. So we'll take a look at the drop down screen, because it's actually quite clever the way it drops down and swivels around. How cool is that? It seems to be set at a slight angle as well. They want $12.99 for this. You notice on the bottom there's two speakers, so it's like stereo sound as well if you're playing your music or you're listening to the radio. There's a serial number if you wanna look at that. If you can, no, maybe not. CD 555 TV. They're not expensive. They're asking $64. Someone was, but they are quite cool. It just plugs in, this one. You would have to put it underneath your counter where you would have a plug nearby. A lot of people do have radios or a little TV in the kitchen anyway. And this just makes everything so tidy and doesn't take up the space on the counter. Then we found this little, well, not little, but this is a VHS camera, video camera from Sharp, the Slim Cam. Not the most expensive item you would want to flip or sell, but yeah, what a real rugged looking thing this is. They must have made them, rather than try to make them smaller or change the tapes back in the 80s and 90s, they must have just tried to make them slimmer. Just slim it down. I don't know how big this is going to be when you ram the battery on the back, but yeah, it's quite the feat. Also, this has, if you look at the buttons on the top, I'll show you on the testing counter. Oh, it's got a tape in it. Ooh, wonder what's on that. Hope there's nothing naughty on it. $20 they're asking for it, which is, you know, it's half the price of what you could maybe retail it at if it worked. Let's plug it in. It's got oh, look at people just leave the stuff out when they test it. Yeah, it's got an adapter or some kind of charger for the battery, but the battery is actually missing. It took me a while to work this out. There's a cable in the bottom here, and we have the charger here and the camera, and I'm thinking there should be a plug on this to maybe plug this cable in, and then that cable plugs into the camera. Or is there a battery? No, I couldn't work it out. I'm like, what? No battery in there, no battery in the other one. You can just see it when you look at it now, but yeah, I'm thinking, well, does this attach to the back of the camera then? It completely confuzzled me for almost a minute here. I'm thinking, what am I doing wrong here? And then I can see the plug on the back of the camera there, and then bing! Do you find it? There's actually a plug. Yeah, there's a plug on the adapter. So let's plug it in and let's see it working in its finest capacity as a video camera from the 90s and 80s, or 80s and 90s. I don't think this is any I had video cameras in the 2000 and it definitely wasn't as big as this. So yeah, imagine taking this away with you on holiday. And that's how you get the power into it. But does it work? So we got power plugged into the back. This said power, but it's actually power zoom, so that fooled me as well. So another video where I get fooled by writing on devices I've never used before. That must be AV in or AV out. Let's have a look on the top. See all them buttons on the top, they're your DVD, well, VHS player buttons. I know there was a guy on here a while ago was asking about, you know, getting these VHS cameras and actually having them as a player as well as a camera, which could work. You could just plug it into a regular TV and play back without using a actual VHS player. But I think these are less reliable than an actual VHS player. Sharp Slim Can 12 times zoom. It's a mega zoom. All the little selections there for you to make your bestest ever movie. Usually unwrapping presents at Christmas movies. Yeah, this is the power button on there. So when I try to press eject, nothing is happening. Nothing. Oh well. Don't think it's alive.
I don't know what's in there.
Got some lady wants to test something. Don't think she can test it in that. We'll have to give her this one. Here you go, Mrs. Lady Person. Test it with that one. And I'll move over here because I'm taking up too much room. Well, I'm not taking up too much room. People leaving stuff at the testing place is taking up too much room. Put your stuff back, people. Okay, there's a switch on the back of here. Does that do anything? No, it doesn't do anything. Don't think that does anything. So we'll try it once more. Try it again. Try it once more. Eject. Come on, camera. You can do it. Nope. It doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to play with me. Bit of a letdown. I would have loved to have bought something like this, 20 bucks, and maybe make a video with it and see what it's like. I don't think I could use it in a thrift store though. Imagine this, trying to film stuff, walking around the thrift store. I like to try and do it a little bit discreetly with my iPhone. No, nothing. It's not going to work, guys. Sorry about that. I have another one here, might have some hope. It's got its lens taped on. Not $20 for this one as well. Wow. I don't know, what's that worth? 10 bucks? Sanyo Super. It's the LXL250. Yeah, you have to drop a regular film in that though, and then play it back on a regular film playback machine. This is a $4.99 talking clock. Let's get back to normal stuff. What else we got? Let's have a look. There's a rock roller there. A Kobe something. What else? Don't see anything else of any super interest. You guys see anything? I wondered what this was. A Jadu 3. It's actually a, like you get Asian, Indian, Middle Eastern programs on it. I thought, oh, that's good. And then when you Google it, it's actually shut down. Permanently closed. You can't get any programs on it now. But they're selling it anyway in the thrift store. So I guess they didn't do the homework on it, or didn't really care much about doing homework on it, or don't even know what it is. So let's work our way to the special area. And we see someone's reselling this for 119 and they want 69. So potentially you could double your money on it if you could find anybody who would be interested in toy trains, that are vintage toy trains. Anyway, we're going to look through the albums. Rush, All the World's a Stage. Ooh, yeah, some good albums here. I'm sure many of you are going to recognize a lot of these artists in this bunch here. Let's have a look through them. Steve Miller Band, yeah, we all know that one. Styx, we all know them. But I only know a few songs of each of these bands, to be honest. So, buying the Paper Lace, oh gee, that takes me back a bit. Oh, Pete Town, Face Value, Phil Collins. I had that album. I have the cassette at home. White City. What's that worth? 33 euros, someone asking for it. Wow. Yeah, these albums are all like $7.99 to $12.99. So they're not super expensive. Like $7.99 for the Phil Collins album. The cover and everything looks in good condition. Not anything that I would buy. Like I said, I've already got this album, so it is a good album for people who are interested in Phil Collins. And this one, yeah, look at that. That's in really good condition. Great condition. There's no sleeve though with it. I don't know what people have done with all the sleeves. They've took the sleeves out. Wham! Make It Big. UB40. A lot of English bands. Is that one? That looks familiar. No, I don't recognize that one. ABC. We all know ABC. The Look of Love. That one. But I'm not sure. I don't think that's on here. $29 people are asking for this. They want $7.99 for it in here. So yeah, a few albums. You could probably flip them or keep them at home. Erasure. Oh wow. I think this is a 12-inch single. Or like a mini album single. Played at 45. So it's like a large album, but you play it at 45. What do they want for this? $7.99. Yep, they're all $7.99. I was careful peeling that back, by the way, guys. It's just, that's where they put the price so it doesn't damage the front of the album, which in a way is a good idea. But if those prices stay on for long enough, it will actually rip the cardboard eventually. Frampton, Peter Frampton. Wow, Portrait. Who's this? Dynasty. You see anything you like, guys? See anything there you want? I know there's a lot of people saying, why did you buy all them albums? Erasure again. The guy was really into the English music, the English bands. That's pretty cool. Just got to be careful, just having a quick peek, see what they're asking for this. $6.99. Oh, I was wrong. Thought they were all going to be $7.99. So I said, at least they don't put them stickers on the front. This is quite a popular Erasure album. I remember seeing this. The thing is though, I only know a couple of the hits. Circus, 15 bucks they're asking for it, so yeah, that's about right. You'd think you would get that, but it's difficult to know, isn't it? UB40 with Chrissie Hynde. Chrissie Hynde was in the Pretenders, and UB40 was an English band. UB40, for anybody who doesn't know, is what you get when you're made unemployed. You get your UB40 and you go and pick up your unemployment benefit. Well, that's what the UB stands for, obviously. But yeah, a lot of Canadian American people won't know that. That's where they got the name from, UB40. Very 80s, 90s band. Erasure were really, really popular in the 80s. More electronic stuff, like keyboardy electronic music. But yeah, always in the charts back then. But again, I only know a few songs, so buying the album, you listen to the songs that you like. Oh look, Mary Poppins. No, that's not Mary Poppins, is it? Is it? Sound of Music, that's the one. Sound of Music. Anyway, I'll go now. See you on the next one.